Well, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has criticized the ICJ ruling. His office has issued a joint statement with the Foreign Ministry saying the charges of genocide brought by South Africa against Israel at the International Court of Justice in The Hague are false, outrageous and morally repugnant. It goes on to say Israel has not and will not conduct military actions in Rafah that create conditions that could lead to the destruction of the Palestinian civilian population. Well, Israel has banned Al Jazeera, so our correspondent Imran Khan is joining us now from Jordan's capital, Amman. So we heard that reaction from the Foreign Ministry and Benjamin Netanyahu's office. What other reaction is coming out of Israel this morning?
Well, that reaction from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu came as a direct result of an emergency meeting that he called with the Foreign Minister, Israel Katz, also with Benny Gantz, who's a member of the War Cabinet, and the government's top judicial advisor. That's how seriously they're taking this ICJ ruling. Also, we heard from the Finance Minister, Bezalel Smotrich. He said the state of Israel is at a war for its existence. In sad times in history, we couldn't stand on our own. Today, the Jewish people have the independence and ability to protect their lives. We also heard from Avigdor Lieberman. He's the leader of the Israel Beitenu party. He says the court decision proves that the United Nations organizations have turned into aiding terrorists in the world. And we've been hearing that word, that term a lot, aiding, the UN is aiding terrorists. And that's really likely to be a lot of the thrust of the other reaction coming through from Israel. But whilst all that reaction was coming out, there was another key move by the United States. It had a phone call with the Egyptian leadership where they agreed to open the Rafah border crossing for humanitarian aid. That's a key part of the ICJ ruling. Is it a coincidence? Well, if you're listening to Israeli political commentators, what they're saying is this is America coming to Israel's rescue. This is the first part of America turning around to the ICJ and saying, OK, the things that Israel can do, it will do. Remember, Israel has to respond to the ICJ within a month. If Rafah is open, that's certainly one strong response that Israel will have. So if you're taking a look at all of this, then it seems to me that the Americans are actually trying to force the Israelis to at least take this seriously. But they're not going to stop giving them weapons. They're not going to stop giving them money. Indeed, the Americans have been absolutely clear. Israel has the right to defend itself, and it has the right to go after Hamas. And that's something that will put them on a collision course with the International Court of Justice.
Imran Khan in Jordan's capital, Amman. Imran, thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.